What is going on, guys? Anger Collection in the house for another video. All right, so we're back in the studio today. Whew, what a crazy, crazy day, man. A lot of orders today. So I've been very busy. So today we're gonna talk about GameStop, man. GameStop, if you guys haven't heard yet, they started this whole grading thing, right? Uh, I was one of the first ones sent a bunch of cards, and they started this grading at 15.99. Yeah, for TCGs, right? And then sports cards, I think it's like 18.99. So that was quick, GameStop. That was very quick. So they increased their grading already, man. And it hasn't been like, when did they started this? Like October? No, November. Yeah, my first submission. No, was it October? Man, I can't remember now. I think it was October. Yeah. So it's not even like 6 months yet, and they increased the price already, man. I mean, they're doing pretty good, man. I mean, a lot of people saw the value, saw the convenience of using GameStop for sending their cards, and I can't blame them, man. What's going on, low budget sports best man? Welcome to the stream. Raising prices early and often. Yeah, um, I must say it's not gonna turn me off. Although, like that was quick, man. 6 months. I mean, less than 6 months. Wow. But nevertheless, man, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Like from 15.99 to 18.99. But you really gotta pick now what cards you want to send. Like, especially you can't just like send like random $5, uh, you know, rare or something like you want to grade it. Because the obviously the cost is a little more now, so you gotta look at your margin when you grade, especially if you're unsure that if it'll get like uh, a 9 or a 10. Micmac, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. My local GameStop shut down. Yeah, I also heard that some of the GameStop, even though they're actually doing really well as a whole, some stores are actually closing down. And I think it's more on the stores that are not performing well. So it sucks though, you know. But yeah, I mean it's crazy. So that's crazy. When I saw that first post in local, right, and I heard that they're raising prices already, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And good thing I sent a lot of the cards already. I think I sent probably like almost 30 cards. Yeah, almost 30 cards. That's a lot of cards already. So I'm gonna send more though. But I think I think in my opinion it's still a good service, even though like I had some issues, but nevertheless, man, I think overall it's a convenient service. If you want like to send like one card, two cards, and obviously be a pro member, it's much better than like paying shipping, though. So that's really that. So I want to add today. I know that's like the main topic, right? So I want to add the yesterday's video about the commander decks. So I was really scouting for these Aether Drift commander decks, right? I was talking to some of the LGS over here, and their prices, even Costa, I think they already raised prices, man. It's crazy. And I think the zombie deck, I think it's going for like $65 now for just the one deck. And then the other one, is it the energy? I think it's going for like 45 or $50. So I was like, wow, I totally missed the boat on that one. Because before, I think it's pre-ordering like 75 for both of the decks. So I was like, man, totally miss out on that because there's a lot of great reprints, and I heard that some of the new cards, I think specifically in the zombie one, there's some powerful new cards, man. It's crazy. So yeah, I mean, but here's the good news. I actually found an LGS that is still selling it for $40 each, man. Still selling it for 40 per deck. Yeah. So I was fortunate enough to buy me some uh complete set. So I think I pre-ordered four of each at $40. So I think it came out like what 320 plus stacks. Because four times four is 160 times two because there's only two decks. So it's like 320 plus stacks. And they haven't really calculated the my discount yet. So when at release day they're gonna calculate it and then I will pay for it. So that's another good thing too. Is like I just pre-ordered. Like it's more like I saved it, right? And then at release day, then I'll go pick it up. So yeah, I mean, man, these decks is like they're very well built, man. And I think the cards in the set, man, they got. I think there's like an enchantment, the white enchantment in the zombie deck. Uh, is it white? But yeah, it's very powerful, man. I think that's one of the cards that is going to be like an expensive card in the deck. So we shall see, man. So yeah, pre-ordered four of each deck, man. Aether Drift is slowly creeping up as far as like the more cards being spoiled. And I know people are still poo-pooing the set. I mean, like I said, market's gonna market. People will hate it, some people will love it. Nevertheless, in the end, whatever the price, collector box 250, 300, 350. It's you know a lot of people will definitely miss out on this because that's kind of like it's like the new normal for any new sets. It's like the collector boxes, you know really low supply, and even though the product is like there's not much interest, like yeah, it keeps going up. So that's another news. I got commander decks, and then another thing, hold on, I want to think about there's another news that I saw on one of the YouTube content creators. Is it the Innistrad remastered singles, right? So it was released last week. Was it last week? Last Friday, and the singles already like tanking like crazy. Like it's not even like 20-30% like decline. It is like literally like took a dive, man. It's insane. But that, I mean, I don't know what to say to that, man, because it's like it just came out. Maybe because the cards in the set, like I mean, Innistrad is, you know, there's a bunch of Innistrad cards already, and some of those cards got reprinted so many times. So I mean, I can't say that a lot of people open it, but in Reddit, there's a lot of posts opening packs, and they're showing their pulls, showing their Edgar, their Emrakuls. So maybe there's a few people actually took a risk on that 300, 350 collectors, and I don't know. I mean, the people that pulled the serialized Edgar, I mean, congrats, man. But man, that's really uh, really hard to pull, especially in the collector box. It makes sense. You can't have paying members of PSA paying more than GameStop customers. Yeah, um, that's one of the posts I saw locally that PSA. If you want to do it yourself, it's gonna be like cheaper. I think it's like, is it 14 or 15? I can't I can't remember, but Cashmere Fire, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. So that's really that for the overall news for today. So GameStop increased their pricing. Um, I got Commander decks for Aether Drift, so that's nice. So either I think I'm most likely gonna open them for inventory for singles, and we'll have some of those free collector packs, to open. Um, and then the Innistrad remastered singles really taking the dive, man, on like the pricing. Um, let's see what else. What else did I think of? I may be missing something. I only saw a couple of videos from other content creators out there. For doing it yourself, they increase it to 17. Oh wow, really? $17 now to do it yourself? I know if you've done it like multiple times, like it's gonna be easy for you. Like you need a rubber band, and then kind of just like sandwich it with like two cardboard. There's like instructions. I was going to do it, but I made an account and all, but knowing that GameStop is gonna do everything, all the paperwork, they're gonna send it, all that stuff. I was like, why not? Um, if I'm gonna send something big though, something like massive, like over, I want to say over $500, then I will consider sending it myself. But anything below that, because that's the thing with paying these fees, right? You know, at first it was like $16, on GameStop, and now it's $19. So it's still not bad. Uh, you got to think of what are the cards you're sending as far as like, value wise, because you can't just like sending just random cards, man, and you might get a 7, 8. Like you don't know. So you really gotta pay attention. Look at the cards, kind of pre-graded. So nines and tens only. Nines and tens for sure. Because in the end, um, you can sell the card even if it like 25 or $30. You still get some money back. Plus, if you combine the value of the card, right? Magic or Pokemon, the value of the card plus the grading. So you still kind of like you still win. But right now, obviously, it's like what $3 increase, so it's not too bad. So you gotta really pay attention what you're sending. Thanks for the content, man. You inspired me to grind harder on Tcgplayer, man. It's appreciate, man. Like all these videos is definitely uh it's I like it. I like doing this, because like I mentioned in the beginning, before doing these live streams, this is like my free time, man. My free time, kind of like a break on, I'm look at this. I'm like trying to sort more cards, trying to finish all the orders today. So I'm trying to take a break, sit down, and live stream. I could make more videos, honestly, but I think live streaming, talking to someone, because like doing this, man, you're like lonely, man. You don't have anyone to talk to. Like sometimes I'm just watching videos, watching movies on Netflix, at night. So this is kind of like my free time, talking to someone, talking whatever's happening, and maybe you guys have a topic you guys want me to tackle, or you guys have some questions. So yeah, I mean, but I appreciate, man. Yeah, this is gonna be on an ongoing live stream, and like I'm still going to do some random videos. Like this morning, I posted my Pokemon packs open. It's just so random, but it's just there. It's me just adding, pumping more videos, pumping more content out there. Really trying to grow the channel, so it will be like really like 100% full-time gig, like Tcgplayer plus YouTube. So what's going on, Mr. Guy? Welcome to the stream, man. Dot. you have a dot. Oh, you know what? Those those Pokemon packs. Um, there might be an opportunity with those, man. Because think about this. So per pack, because I noticed this, because I list all the cards already, right? Think about this, right? I never thought that some of the pricing on the hollows, they're actually valuable. I kid you not, man. So per pack, it's like $1.50, right? So if you buy 10 packs, you pay $17, right? If you hit, I think Pikachu, Dragonite, those two, they're worth $4, $4 each, man. And I think Roaring Moon, and I think there's another one. It's like worth like $3. I might be wrong, but yeah, they're worth they're worth something, man. And I'm like, okay, per pack is $1.50. Like, and those 10 packs, I'm not even including the other cards, the Rayquaza, the Charizard. I mean, they're like less than $1, but it's still worth more than me selling the a regular common and uncommon Magic cards. So they're worth listing. So if you buy 10 packs, you pay $17, right? And you open like if you open more Pikachu, more Dragonite, man, that's money already. I mean, the shipping is like what? It's almost like next to nothing. It's like $1. So there might be an arbitrage like buying up like Pokemon McDonald's packs, man. Because like one, my goal is actually to find like a clean copy, like what I said on the video, if you guys haven't seen it. But when I inspected the cards that I got, I don't they're not like worth nines. I think they have some of the foiling. So that's why instead I list them on my TCG player. And then when I saw the pricing on those foil ones, I'm like $4 for this, and I actually sold already. I already sold some of the cards. Um, so we might be doing some some Pokemon McDonald's, man. Because I'm looking for some of those Pikachu's and maybe Dragonite too, for grading because I know it's gonna be like a collectible item. And then if it's not, I'll just sell it online, man. And like I said, don't buy the McDonald's Happy Meals, bro. Just buy the packs. I'm not recommending doing it, but I think it's a cool. I mean, it's a cool like flip. I don't know. Just buy a couple packs, and also if you want to sell a complete set, I think on eBay, I think it's selling for like 40 or $50. Some of them is like even selling for like 80, $90. So I don't know, man. I just found that out because I made a video and I was looking to grade some of the cards. I was like, wow, I can't believe these cards are selling for like $4 each, man. At least the two cards, the Dragonite and the Pikachu. So yeah, we might be buying more McDonald's packs, man. I mean, for $1.50, man, that's crazy. So yeah, that's good thing. I almost forgot about that because I want to mention that too. So so that's that. And this might be a quick video today because remember today, Wednesday, it's early release. If you have a kid, early release today. One last thing I want to add is there is a card in Aether Drift that's making waves already. I forgot which card it was, but it's a 2 mana. And it's an Esper color commander, right? And I forgot who made the video of it. I think it's comedian MTG. He's a CEDH, really good player, CEDH player. He made a video about it, and I'm like, wow, this card is freaking crazy. And now that card is like going crazy, and a lot of people are already looking to build one, right? It's an Esper color commander, and I think it's pretty busted, man. I think it's really, really good. Like even him, I mean, that's one of the reasons why he made a video about it, because he thinks that it's gonna be like a tier one deck. It's like I think you can discard a creature card or something like that, and then you can pay three and you can, I think, discard it and you can copy it as a token, but instead it's like a 4/4, but it's a copy. So you can really like take advantage of, I mean, Lion's Eye Diamond and all that stuff. And I'm just really intrigued with these. And by the way, if you're a reseller, you have to be staying in tune on all of it, man. Any new decks that's popping up, any new news, any new products, you gotta listen and watch and all of those, man, because it all it all comes together, man. So you have to stay in touch on all the news. So, but yeah, so I just want to share that. I don't know if you've seen that the new commander, and it's very intriguing because it's so powerful, man. It's crazy, and it's kind of made me want to build at least that one. And I don't have a Lion's Eye Diamond. Actually, Lion's Eye Diamond might pop. You know, might go like insane in price because of that commander. Because you know, having Lion's Eye Diamond like first in hand, you can literally like just play the lines like that. Yeah, you can go crazy with that. Like turn one, turn two. Yeah, man, it's crazy. So, so that's really that for today, man. Like I said, today not much action items today. Maybe I need to do some supplies. Oh, speaking of Lurkana, look at this. I saw some of my Lurkana singles, and I have this. Um, I'm pretty sure some Mr. Guy, you sell Lurkana cards, right? You know this one, right? These, you know, when if you combine them, you build a the Mickey Mouse, right? So I found a lot of this. I found a bunch. So this, I don't know how much are they, but I have a four complete set of these Mickey Mouse thing. So that's why I have four of these, and I have another four. So it builds four. I don't know how much are they. It's kind of cool that they've done this one. But this is in the first chapter, you know. Yes, they're not worth anything, but it's kind of cool. I just want to like, you know, keep it as a set itself. But I remember like pulling these on the first chapter packs, right? So I just want to like keep it. But I got like that. That's kind of like what is this, Lorcana singles, and I got these. I found these. The what is this? I forgot the logo on this. Is it unhinged? No, not unhinged. Unstable. Yeah, I found these unstable cards. They're like rare. I don't even know if people look at this Infinity Elemental. I don't know if these are valuable. I found like these in oh, we got some unglued cards here. But yeah, I just found these bulk, man. I don't know what to do with them, honestly. I don't know if it's just like all trash. I don't know if people are um collecting those, you know. You can list them as the four together or separate on Tcgplayer. Oh, okay. Yeah, might as well, right? It's just right there. And also, I found some sports cards. Look at this. This is weird. Oh, these are wrestling. What? Found some wrestling cards here. Wow. You remember China? Oh, The Rock. Look at that. I found The Rock. What else? Shane McMahon. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it's crazy. We got like some colored ones too. Huh. So that's that's weird to see. And then obviously we got some basketball. We got Klay Thompson. Look at that. Found some Donovan. Not sure. I don't know. Ooh, look at this. Kawhi Leonard. Look at that. Then you got Charles Barkley. Look at that. Found some random cards, man, in bulk. You know what I'm saying? And then more basketball. Oh, look at that. Chris Paul. I don't know. I'm not getting into sports, man. I know I got some of my some of my favorite player, Allen Iverson, but that's about it for sports card to me. $2 on eBay on the sports. $2? What do you mean $2? The one I showed you guys. Not getting into sports, man. I think Pokemon and sports is like the same when it comes to like opening products. Very expensive retail, um, and then the pulls are like really really hard. But I think there's more. I think they're probably even. There's even amount of collectors in sports and Pokemon, because I mean sports is like it's been out like so many years now, man. So there's a lot of fans, there's a lot of collectors, and if they have like a favorite player and all. So yeah, it's it's big, man. It's all been just Pokemon and sports cards. I wish really, you know, Magic would really focus on like the collector's part, and hopefully it will join the big convention. I'll buy the sports and wrestling if the price is right. What? Yeah, but the pools in sports are sometimes 100K. So yeah, I mean, in sports cards, yeah, you see one of those pools, man. I don't think it's all of them. If you hit big, it's like 100K. I think there's like $500. There's like $1,000. But yeah, if you really pull one, whew, it's like a life changing money for sure. Like I don't know, like a one of one Wembanyama or like LeBron James or Kobe or Michael Jordan. Man, it's crazy, man. Yeah, one of one autos. Yeah, it's massive, and there's nothing like that in Pokemon. I don't think there's like a automatic 100 or even 10K or even 5K. Honestly, I think the most was probably like 2K or 3K, but and that's graded. I don't know about like raw 5K. So I think it's just in sports cards. Yeah. One just went for like 300,000. Wow, that's crazy, man. But it's expensive, man. Opening wax in sports cards, very expensive. Even if like you buy it at Walmart retail, you're probably gonna spend like thousands of dollars, man. And I mean, hoping to get like a freaking auto or a one of one. I mean, if there's like a hot player, you can look. Maybe it's like worth grading, but it's a lot of money, man, in sports. And a bunch of those like bulk. They're like bulk, man. It's gonna take you a while. You have to go to like shows, sell those in like a dollar bin. But yeah, it's there might be something in sports, but I don't know. I'd rather stay in my lane and just do like Magic and Pokemon on the side. A lot more money in sports, but very rarely will you hit something. Yeah, but you can still make money off the parallels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's money to it as long as you grind even the bulk cards, man. Or there's some people like collect some of those like low end cards, like grading, if anything. But yeah, there's a lot of money, man. I'd rather stay in my lane with Magic. Even if you open sealed box for singles, I think that's for me that's still better than me opening sports cards for singles. And even Pokemon for singles. I'd rather open Magic sealed product for singles, even though like I'm not highly, recommending that because it's not that great. Always buy collections if you can find one. But yeah, opening sports and Pokemon for singles, man, that's crazy. I sell sports and my high-end trading card game stuff on eBay. Oh, okay. I keep the bulk on Tcgplayer. Okay, that's a good. Uh, so the grading cards, the 20 cards, right, that I sent. I posted it on Facebook. No hits yet. No hits on the graded cards. I try to be fair, like you know eBay comp sales, whatever, and minus like probably 15% or something like that. But no hits, man. It just shows that graded magic cards is really not popular yet, and they always say like, "Oh, this is not Pokemon," stuff like that. So it really might take a while, and I'm okay with it. I might just like keep it, and if I go to like shows, then those are like the place that I'll probably like sell, or even like trade locally, you know, for the graded cards. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, currently no hits. I know, RNG Games mentioned he wants my PSA 10 demonic tutor and my PSA 10 Pikachu, but yeah, I'm probably gonna keep those, man. I don't know if because if it's currently selling for 150, he's probably gonna offer like probably 80 or 100. I might just keep the demonic tutor on that. The Pikachu, currently selling for like 50. He might offer like 25 or 30. I'd rather just sell it locally because I can get more, right? I don't have to ship it or anything. So yeah, but man, just the demonic tutor, honestly, long term, a PSA 10 revised card and its demonic tutor, man, I can see that going for more than 150, man. I don't know, because it's hard. One, it's like it's really hard to find a freaking revised card that is like a really good condition. So that's that's I mean that alone, man, that speaks for itself. Plus, it's a demonic tutor. So I mean, I think I can see that card like going for like $300. Honestly, like for a collector that's wanting to collect like a PSA 10 set of revised. I mean, and they want like demonic tutor. I mean, like I said, I can see demonic tutor going for like 250 or 300 even. So we shall see. I mean, I can just like hold it. Uh, but yeah, those commander cards, man, those Marvel cards. Eventually, people will like look at it and maybe they want like a commander slab card, right? And also, I'm gonna look into listing those on Tcgplayer, like with the PSA, obviously with pictures, right? So it could be a thing. It could be a thing in Tcgplayer as long as you provide the right description and a picture so that when they click on it, uh, even if it's the same price as like a market price, but when they saw the picture, I was like, wow, this is the same price as a near mint market price card. So I was like, wow, should I just get the graded card instead? You know what I'm saying? So there's always an out on those, especially the PSA nines. So that's really that, man. So yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I know I said this is gonna be a quick video. What time is it? It's like almost 12. So yeah, early release today. So it's gonna be a quick live stream today. I appreciate you guys hanging out today. We'll save more conversation tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.